So we're going to move into our next segment here, which is going to be very interesting and great. And with that, I see David right here. So now I have the privilege to introduce David Hassler, who's right here, who is the Bob and Walt Wick Executive Director of the Wick Poetry Center at Kent State University. David co-founded Traveling Stanza, and after I met him, I had to go and get this book. He didn't know this yet, and I hope I get a sign somehow, if I may. Traveling Stanza, a community art project which brings poetry to the most urgent involving needs of our community through expressive writing interventions, interactive exhibits, and digital platforms. Most recently, in May 2023, David presented the Poet for Science project with poet Jen Hirschfield at the Nobel Prize Summit at the National Academy of Science. David is the author or editor of 10 books of poetry and nonfiction. His many accolades include Ohio Poet of the Year, the Ohioan Book Award, and the Carter G. Woodson Honor Book Award. His TEDx talk, The Conversation of Poetry, conveys the power of poetry to strengthen communities. And so I just want to say a thank you to John McLaughlin, who recently invited me to the NOAA Environmental Literacy Program workshop. And I had a good fortune to meet David there. And I was so inspired by the work that he was doing with youth and community that I had to connect him with Globe. And he very kindly said yes. So I'm so grateful and honored. And it has been great working with him and Allison. Mo, if you're here, where's Allison? Upstairs. Oh, there she is. Yeah, so the three of us have been plotting this with the Globe students, and you know who you are. Thank you for those people who contributed a poem. And I'm so excited for David to share this with you. And with that, I'm going to welcome David.
Thank you, Amy. I'm thrilled to be here, to be asked by Amy and Allison to work with some of the Globe students in a very quick fashion to create a community poem that they're going to perform for you. So I can't say how grateful I am, enough to say how grateful I am to have worked just a couple hours ago with 6 of your Globe students from each of the regions. And we pulled together a community poem in advance of today from over 25 contributors, each submitting poems on our Google Doc in response to the idea of pledge, a Gary Snyder poem called For All, in which he says, I pledge allegiance to the soil of Turtle Island. And so we were asking these students to think about what science topic they are passionate about and thinking about climate resilience and what would be their pledge. And so I would love to ask Cadence and Diego and Andre, Hannah, Emanuela, and Mara to come on up. Come on up now. And they're going to perform for you. Here they are. Yes. Very brave, too. We had 1 hour to rehearse.
Pledge. I have a dream, and I want to share with you.
A dream that is not mine,
but ours.
To glimpse the change, a greener world.
To value what we can see with the heart.
To rise up.
Take courage.
And together embrace
our earth. A mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam.
To pledge allegiance to the only home we've ever known.
With the spirit of our ancestors guiding us, we pledge to honor the land, air, and water.
To walk with integrity and grace.
With the future in our hearts and the past in our veins.
We pledge today to be a beacon of light and lead the way. I pledge allegiance to Oman's sands and seas. Beneath your date palms, I stand in reverence, as if time itself slows to honor your grace. Your wadis flow, veins of life etched in stone. Your fellow channels weave stories of resilience.
I pledge allegiance to the molten sea of crimson flames, sculpting the land with its fiery touch, to the icy waters, ang karagatan, that soothe the blazing tempest, and to the wind, amihan, that carries life-giving seeds, bestowing breath upon our Filipino islands we call home. All such magic, marahuyo, for us to witness.
I pledge allegiance to the electric pulse of mycelium in the Mississippi Bayou, the quiet thrum of water hemlock photosynthesizing. I pledge allegiance to the restless trilling of a mourning dove, the tapping talons of a grackle, the rustling of a cottonmouth snake, moving through grasses and reed.
Be strong.
Be fearless.
Be resilient.
Listen to the song of nature as fresh rain kisses earth.
Life stirs, green shoots rising strong.
Nature's constant dance.
In this fragile balance, we found our place. El olor a tierra húmeda me llena de emoción. The smell of wet earth fills me with emotion. ¿Qué cuidados te hemos dado, tierra bendita? What care have we given you, blessed land?
Time is ticking to save our planet, restore its beauty and its might. We have to admit our fault and halt our destruction. I pledge to keep our Mother Earth safe.
If we all come together with devotion,
We can heal the earth with our action.
Let us plant seeds of change and love. Eja nizraw żerja ta' bidla u imħabba. Mend the wounds we've caused with every choice we make.
Hope still blooms.
In hearts that care.
in Globe, we pledge to follow our passion slides.
From skies above to soil below.
Together,
We embrace the quest for truth.
To follow science steady route.
With data as our guide and innovation ablaze.
Once you choose hope,
Anything.
anything
Anything.
is possible.
So that's just a little taste of what we hope to do in collaboration with the Globe program. Hearing you all speak just today, I can feel the passion and the kind of incredible excitement in this program. People saying they've been, they bit the bug, they had the bug bit years ago. So we want to bring poetry as an ally to you all in celebrating and making that, communicating that to the world. Thank you.
Who had goosebumps? So as it turned out, the psychologists have been studying goosebumps for a while. And, in kind of awe-inspiring moments like this, apparently what it does is it get us out of our self-interest into collective interest. And I think the current moment calls for that collaboration.